everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. This is the second part of what to do to use up denim scraps. And I had a lot of denim scraps. These are all I've got left, really. I had a huge bundle of them, and so I set myself a little project to use them and make some projects that were useful and pretty, and that would take up the small pieces, and that I could piece them together if I wanted and make them look, you know, a little more elegant. So I'll show you the last, I think I've got 3 left. So I'll show you those. The first one was, and I already started this, I've sort of given you a little preview, but I made a cuff I pieced a whole bunch of pieces together, as you can see, and then I put a little piece of lace netting there. This is all these little beads are antique, or these buttons. This is a bead sort of button thing with a diamante inside, and then glass beads, and I'm going to put the third glass bead there. Also, I inserted some black elastic for the closure, so I'll just sew on that last one there so you can see how it looks. And I'm trying not to go through to the back. Because I've got this really strong linen thread, I only need to go around through once, because these will not be they won't be getting any use. Like, they'll just be decorative. So there we go. So that's that one done. And let me see how it would look. So there it is. Looks actually quite pretty. Like my hand with it. I'm so brown because I'm outdoors swimming every day. Okay, so then to close it, you would put the elastic over there. There you go. So that's that part of it. Turn it around, and there's the other side of it. So I thought that turned out pretty neat. And it took about 6 pieces of denim scraps. So that's that one. Then I made a wrap. Haven't finished it, but I thought I'd do some of the work ahead of time so it didn't bore you. But the wrap is for a book wrap, any book. But I put this book just for the idea that this would fit in there. I wanted to make sure everything fitted. And this is where I pieced the denim, and I thought that'd be a cool pocket for something. I needed to put the wrap on, so I've already made a placement where I wanted to put it, and the wrap was just a long piece. I was lucky to find one strip that I didn't need to patch or piece, and I just stitched around it a few times with a little bit of a decorative stitch, and I'm now going to sew it right there. There's a good sized piece of fabric that'll go round in 1/3 times around the book, and sew on another piece. I happen to have this, which I thought was really cool. This came off with, well, it was with one of the scraps, and it's 3 buttonholes, and I thought, oh, should I put buttons in there? But no, I think I like looking at them just like that. So let's see how it looks. Well, I hope you saw that. I was talking away and I was closer to my machine. So there are the buttonholes, and that's going to be that way. The wraps, in my opinion, should always wrap this way first, which is left, and then the right over that way. So there you go, that's that. Here is the strap. And the strap's not really that long, but I want it to where the tails hang down, so I think I have to just sort of watch what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'd get it the wrong way. Anyway, there you go. There's the book wrap. Easy peasy. So now I've done some other projects which were in the previous video, and I've also done this today, and this. And the last one I'm going to show you is, I still had a couple of pieces that I thought would be cool to make something, so I took 2 different pieces of denim and I decided to make a needle case because those are all so popular and they're always necessary. So on the front of this one I've appliqued a little sewing machine and then some other ticking and so forth. And then on the inside piece I've put a little, this is all torn off the denim strips, a little place where you can put threads or maybe scissors even. And then this one is another little pocket, and you could put needles, sewing needles, or whatever you like. So I'm going to put those together, and I'm not turning in raw edges. I thought I'd just do them like that. Then I'm going to put the needle holder part inside. So I'll put a couple of pins because I want it to hold together in the right place. And I do have a kind of a very small sort of hem stitch on the machine that I really like. Here's the needle case. There's the outside. I put a little lace there, some antique lace, and then that'll be like that. So then, now I've cut a piece of felt for the needle, the needles and pins, and I thought I would get my pinking shears and just make it look a little prettier with the pinking shears. And I want to see how big it's going to need to be. Oh, I think that'll be just fine. So I'm going to cut off just the sides like this. I'm going to cut with the pinking shears. And then I thought I would put that right in the center like that and make sure that everything's, yeah, there it is there. Okay. Do I want to sew it on that side or that side? I've got to sew it where I can see if I can sort of press a crease so I can at least sew it straight. Later on I'll go around and fray the edges a little bit more, like pull up some threads, make it look a little more frayed, a little more like that. So there it is. Oh, that is cute, isn't it? I think that's really a nice gift for a young person. And what I would do in that case, I've got a lot of nieces and granddaughters and things, probably fill it right up. So what I could do now is to show you how you could put embroidery thread in there. That might be nice. And it just looks lovely like that. And then, as I said, on the other side, in this little pocket, you put some needles. And then here, of course, I would want to put some pins and needles. Pins and needles. Let me see if I've got a needle I can put. Let's see if I've got a needle that just for you to see how it looks. Well, I like these little pins too, and so you could put this one, and then you could put a little safety pin. All those garment pins, but this is a cute little gold safety pin. So there it is. That's that one. And it doesn't, this stays together just fine. It doesn't need a closure. Sometimes I find having to undo a closure is annoying. So there's the wrap, there's that, and there's the cuff. So those are the last three items, and this is what I have left. I could still make some more things. I have to come up with a few ideas. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Lila in Hawaii. Bye for now. Let's another look at those.